Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, May 21, 2025 are here. In the next episode, fans can expect Zende Forrester Dominguez, Dylan de Metz, to get an idea for Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. Meanwhile, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, reunites with Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Over at the hospital, Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, meets with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Ever since Daphne debuted, she has tried to lure Carter away. However, the only person that the COO sees is Hope. The nose has repeatedly pressured the COO to forget about Hope and move on with her. Despite Daphne's seductive moves, Carter only wants Hope. Fans know that Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missinswood, planted the nose at Forrester Creations. The goal was simple, for Daphne to divide Carter and Hope. Steffi and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., were convinced that Hope was the reason why Carter did the takeover to begin with. They even accused Hope of brainwashing Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next episode reveal that Hope will have some explaining to do. Hope just told Carter that he's the one she wants to be with. However, Carter just overheard Hope saying the same thing to Liam. Clearly, Carter missed out on the context of that conversation. So Hope will have to explain things to Carter, including about how Liam is dying from an inoperable brain tumor. Once Carter realizes that Hope still loves him, they could be the couple that reunites. That means Daphne will have to look elsewhere. It seems that Daphne might actually do some work for a change. Zende, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, and Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, push Daphne to launch a brand new line. That could give the nose a new storyline, one that doesn't involve pining over a taken man. Over at the hospital, Grace meets with Liam. Fans were hoping that Grace might have some hope or some kind of treatment. However, it seems that the news Grace shares with Liam isn't good. It sounds like Liam might have even less time than he originally thought. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, already told Liam that the scans show no change. However, could there be a silver lining in this story somewhere? Is Liam really going to die? Los Angeles is rarely a city of calm, and on The Bold and the Beautiful this Wednesday, May 21, the fashion isn't the only thing turning heads. Zende makes a surprising pitch that could upend Luna's entire future. Grace drops an emotional bombshell that could change her daughter's trajectory. And Carter faces a decision that threatens to put him on the wrong side of love once again. Zende's bright idea: redemption, revenge, or romance. At Forrester Creations, Zende is still reeling from the events of the past few weeks. His passionate night with Luna, the fallout afterward, and the way his cousin RG seems to be effortlessly coasting through life, while Zen's career and heart remain in disarray. But today, something clicks. While reviewing some of Eric's classic designs in the archives, Zende is struck with inspiration, not just fashion-forward brilliance, but a strategic move that could alter his position both professionally and personally. Zende pitches a bold new fashion initiative to Ridge and Carter, calling it the Revival Line. A tribute to Eric's timeless legacy, reimagined by the next generation. His idea isn't just about design, it's about reclaiming honor. And Luna, he suggests, would be the perfect face for it. Ridge raises an eyebrow, sensing something more behind Zen's motives. You want to honor Granddad, or get under RG's skin. But Zende keeps his cool. He insists it's about creativity and redemption. He believes that involving Luna in a powerful campaign would help reclaim her image, which has been clouded since the truth of her drugged night with him came out. Luna, after all, still holds public sympathy. Later, Zende finds Luna alone in the design room and pitches the idea directly to her. Luna is stunned. She's hesitant, being professionally linked to Zende after everything feels risky. But Zen's sincerity, the fire in his eyes, and the possibility of regaining control over her public narrative start to sway her. Archie walks in at the worst possible moment, seeing the two mid-conversation. The tension instantly spikes. "What are you doing with him, Luna?" he snaps. "You really think he cares about your image more than his ego?" Zende doesn't back down. "I care about this line. About Luna's future. And maybe it's time someone started fighting for her instead of doubting her every move." The glare between Archie and Zende is palpable, and the battle lines have never been clearer. Grace's bad news, medical crisis or maternal warning. Across town, Grace Buckingham arrives unannounced at the Cliff House, where Steffi is surprised to see her. Grace looks serious, too serious, and Steffi immediately knows something is wrong. She invites Grace in, and what follows is a conversation that no one saw coming. Grace confides that she's been feeling off lately, tired, dizzy, forgetful. She finally went to a doctor. Tests were run. Results are pending. But the preliminary scans aren't promising. "They saw something, Steffi. On my brain." The words hit like a freight train. Steffi, rattled, offers her full support. Grace, ever the proud woman, weighs off the sympathy. "I haven't told Paris. Or Luna, not yet. I don't want them panicking, not until I know for sure what we're dealing with." But she's come to Steffi for a reason. She knows Steffi's powerful. She has resources. She wants help fast-tracking an appointment with a specialist. One of the best neurologists in LA. Steffi agrees without hesitation, calling in favors and texting Finn on the spot. "You're not alone, Grace. We'll figure this out." Later, Grace walks along the Forrester property, phone in hand. She tries to call Paris, then Luna. Her fingers hover over the screen, but she can't bring herself to hit dial. "Not yet." Her voice trembles as she whispers to herself. "Please, don't let it be what I think it is." Grace is scared. And she's not the only one who will be shaken once the truth comes out. Carter's choice. Loyalty or love. Back at Forrester, Carter finds himself cornered, emotionally and professionally. Ever since Katie left LA on business, and rumors about her feelings for Bill started bubbling again, Carter has thrown himself deeper into work. But today he receives an unexpected visitor. Paris Buckingham, freshly returned from Europe. Paris is radiant, confident, and direct. She's heard about what happened with Luna and Zende and the scandal that rocked the Forresters. But what she's more interested in is Carter. "I've missed you," she says, point blank. "I don't want to pretend I didn't." Carter is taken aback. "Paris, I thought we moved on." "Did we?" she presses. "Or did we just get scared?" The spark between them is undeniable. Paris is different now, older, wiser, more assertive. She isn't playing games. And Carter is caught between what he's always craved, stability, and what he fears most, repeating old mistakes. Later, Carter confides in Ridge. He admits he's torn. Paris represents a chance to start fresh. But what if he's just falling into another loop of romantic chaos? Ridge, of course, isn't exactly the poster child for relationship advice, but he offers a rare moment of insight. "Sometimes we chase peace, Carter. Other times, peace finds us. You just gotta know the difference." By the end of the episode, Carter meets Paris for a walk outside. The tension is sweet, awkward, hopeful. She reaches for his hand. He hesitates, then lets her take it. The choice may not be final, but for today, Carter is choosing hope. What this all means for the week ahead. Zen's initiative could kick off a major war at Forrester Creations, especially if Lima says yes to the campaign. Archie's possessive streak is intensifying, and it might push Luna right into Zen's corner. Grace's medical situation is only just beginning, but it promises to pull Luna and Paris into a deeply emotional arc. If her condition worsens, or if secrets from her past emerge, her daughters could be left with far more than heartbreak. Carter and Paris may seem like a rerun, but something's different this time. If Carter commits, it could set off ripples across Forrester and raise eyebrows, especially from Katie. And don't forget, Steffi's keeping close tabs on everything. With Grace in her orbit and Zen's fashion line threatening to disrupt RJ's dominance, the queen of the Cliff House might need to intervene. Coming up this week, sneak peek spoilers. Thursday, May 22. Luna makes a choice that shocks both RJ and Zende. Grace receives her test results, and they're worse than expected. Steffi makes a risky promise. Friday, May 23. Carter confides in Paris about a legal document that could jeopardize his career. Finn uncovers something shocking in Grace's scans. RJ explodes in jealousy after seeing Luna in a private photoshoot with Zende. Final thoughts. Is Zende about to steal the spotlight? Zende's bright idea may be a strategic masterpiece or a selfish move disguised as opportunity. Either way, it's changing the game. And with Grace's health scare pulling everyone closer together, the emotional stakes are climbing fast. By the end of this episode, we're reminded of one thing the bold and the beautiful does best: blur the lines between love, legacy, and ambition until we're left breathless, wondering who will break and who will rise. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUUTVFAVUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.